Hey guys, Jason Falwell. I hadn't made a video in a while, but I had some citizens contact me about the police department harassing a local business and the homeless that are outside of her business. So here's her story.
My name is Teresa Frazier. I am the pastor here at the Remnant Church in Aransas Pass, Texas. And 2 days ago, some officers came here and the homeless were here and they started telling them we had 72 hours to vacate the property. An officer called me and told me that they had came here and told the gentleman that they had 72 hours to vacate the property, and that if these gentlemen came back, then I would get a citation, that myself and the owner of the property would get citations, as well as them, that they could not be here, and that we would be held accountable for any of the homeless that came up here. And so they said that if I would put up the no trespassing signs, that I would not get the citations for anybody that would come here, and that the camping was not allowed, that we were basically drawing the homeless in here, and I had told them that if they're not here, they're going to be downtown, so that they were looking for a safe place, and that's what we provide for them, is a safe place, safe environment here for them to stay on the side of the building. And they come, they go, and as far as I know, they don't cause anybody any problems. We have service here every Friday night. They show up. Afterwards, we have a meal. We've had 3 homeless come off the streets, get clean from alcohol, and I don't see where we're doing anything wrong by helping them out.
Okay, so I have a question for you. So if the lady across from HEB that sits on the bench every day, is the owner of HEB in that property going to get a citation like you were threatened with a citation?
Probably not.
So why do you think they're targeting you?
Probably because we're all over the Aransas Pass page, and the Aransas Pass people, some of them are really nice and they want us here helping, and some of them just don't want us here helping.
So the homeless have a right, just like me and you have a right, and everybody's got a right to live.
Exactly.
Okay. So if you're protecting them from the shelter, what's the issue? Or you're sheltering them is what I mean. What's the issue? Because it's hot.
I don't know, sir.
Okay. All right. Okay, guys. So what the police officers told this lady, Tracy, is complete bullshit. There is no new code ordinance. The last time the code ordinance was updated pertaining to camping was in 2018. With that said, their camping ordinance is for the harbor, it's got restrictions, and for public property, got restrictions.
The police came up on us yesterday. This will be the 3rd time they've done it, and told us that we couldn't stay outside here, that we got permission from the owners, and they say it's illegal to camp inside city limits and stuff, but we're not camping. This is just where we live. The pasture and the landlord both have no problem with us staying here as long as we keep picked up after ourselves and stuff like that. And we help out with the church, and I do the electrical work for them. I've rewired all the lighting and stuff. I've done the plumbing work for them, everything else. So it's not like I'm sitting here just bumming, not doing anything. I actually help out with them here at the church. They said we're not allowed to camp inside city limits, that we have to vacate. They gave us 72 hours, so tomorrow we have to be moved out.
So do you plan on being here tomorrow?
It's Friday. We have services on Friday. I'm here for every
You're going to be here for for church, right?
Yep.
Do you know why they're targeting you guys? Because this is private property, correct?
Yes.
So it's private property. You got permission from the owner to be here. So how are they legally threatening to kick you out of here?
Because they say we're camping, and camping is against the law inside city limits, what they say.
Okay. So camping inside city perimeter is for the harbor and is for public property. That's it. That's the only thing on the books.
There's nowhere to camp inside the Aransas Pass City.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the books, it's for the harbor and public property. This is private property. So there is no code ordinance for private property. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And you plan on being here tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be here.
Well, I'll probably swing by too. I would like to check out to see what they do, because it's not illegal to camp inside city limits. Even with Texas law, it says that it is, but federal law trumps Texas law. So I'm curious to see how they're going to uphold that.
Well, like I said, this is the 3rd time they've been here, and I've never left.
Good for you.
I've been here the whole time. I've stood by Tracy for everything. I'm not even a religious person. I don't believe in God by any means, but I believe in what she's doing. She's a good person trying to help people out. And I may not be able to help her financially, but I help her with my trades and what I know how to do. I worked on her truck. I worked on Jerry's car. I work on anything they have around here that needs fixing. I help keep an eye on things, make sure things don't get out of hand.
And I saw when I came up here, everybody was cleaning the place. Everybody was working on keeping it clean and tidy, so they can't get you on littering.
Yeah. And originally, when I first started, I was just sweeping the floors and cleaning the bathrooms in here. So
How long you been here?
almost a year. Been right at a year now. I've been helping Tracy out.
All right, fellow citizens. So the Ninth Circuit Supreme Court, which isn't in our area, but they're smarter than we are, decided that to be homeless is not an infraction, meaning that the city nor the state can infringe upon somebody being homeless and having nowhere to go. The only way they can do anything about it is if that town or city or state has shelter for the homeless. Then they can say, hey, you can't sleep on that bench, you got to go to that shelter. We haven't caught up to that yet. Hopefully we do. With that said, though, this particular situation involves private property in which the police department has no business being on her property, period.
Name's Glenn Lewis. I'm a local. This place here, the Remnant, it changed my life. I was just in a bad place in my head. I was strung out on meth, and I just kept on coming back, and they didn't force me to quit or anything like that. They just let me come to my own accord and find myself again through God. And Tracy, she has a heart beyond heart. She a love that never ends for anybody, and she'll give the shirt off her back, the shoes off her feet, just to help people. And through her not giving up, and others that just that actually cared. This place it's about caring. It's not about come here on Sunday and show me what you look like, and then go home and not think about it. She'll check up on you. I was homeless for I don't know how many months. It was, I don't know, months, 8 months or something, and now I'm off the street. I'm clean. Been clean about 3 months. Now a little bit over 3 months, and it's the best time of my life. And still part of the church because it means something. It's real. You walk in here, you feel God. You feel everyone's love. You know, it's not like once you walk out that door, there's hopelessness around this place because everybody knows somebody across the world on Facebook. They don't know their neighbors. Over here, they know your name. They know your birthday. She goes all out and gets birthday cakes and everything for your birthday. You know, and she funds this place by herself. And all these people want to badmouth things, badmouth this, but really, it's a wonderful place. People took the time to know what they're talking about and actually research it. Come in, check it out. If you like it, stay. If you don't, go. But the thing is, don't speak on something you don't know. Now this is where I serve God. You know, that's my life's purpose. You know, I found purpose in this place. You know, when I was at the bottom, I thought I couldn't get any further, but I dig a hole further on. But they're still there with a longer ladder. Help me out of that, you know. And so all I can do is just give praise and thanks to God and her. You know, this one right here, she's
Good over her, dude.
she's something that you don't. She's more than one in a million. She's pretty much just one of a kind. Truly one of a kind.
Thank you, Glenn.
You're welcome.
My name is Francisco Rodriguez. I'm at the Remnant. Tracy Frazier, I was one time a drug addict. I've come a long ways out of my life. She took me and put me in her home. Let me live in her home for almost a year. I got off the drugs. I sit back. I'm back out here on the streets again. But I give her a lot of credit where I'm at today because for her, she's a good woman. She treats people right. She helps us, and I see no problem of them, her being here and us being here. We're homeless, but we don't hurt nobody. We don't bother nobody. We're out there. We sleep out there. We don't ask nobody for nothing. What's the reason them run us off? She's a good woman. There's no reason for us to be banned off from here. This is our place. This is our church, and we're going to stay here.
People to get off the street, and they need a home. They need place to lay their head.
How long you been here, baby?
Well,
Going on a year.
A year.
She takes care of you. You take care of her too.
Yeah.
You help clean up and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sing.
And I sing.
You sing. Sing for me.
Sing a song. Sing I'll Fly Away.
I will fly away.
Oh, glory.
Oh, glory.
Praise God.
Okay, guys, I met with a lot of people there. Yes, some of them have some issues, maybe some alcohol issues, definitely some drug issues. But she's helping them, she's keeping them off streets, trying to keep them clean. There are some people there that are clean. I would say they just had some bad luck. Some very young people there, 17, 18 years old maybe. As you can tell, one of the young ladies, or one of the ladies in general, is a little special. And Tracy takes care of her. And I'd say that's a good thing. Tracy's not hypocritical. And what I mean by that, if you ever went to a city council meeting, Gary Shrugs, Gary Edwards, Chief Pound Cake, Ram, they'll all get up there and praise baby Jesus and how they're going to help people and they're almighty great. But these are the same people that step on the Constitution, the same people that break federal law, come down there and harass a lady trying to do the right thing. I don't understand it, other than they're corrupt scumbags, and we need to start fighting them back. It's terrible. This lady's not doing anything wrong. And these homeless people are not breaking the law if you understand the Constitution. All right. So she has taken down the no trespassing signs that she was pretty much forced to put up. It's her property, and she can tell whoever she wants to come and go on her property if she pleases. So the police officers have no right to take that down, or have no right to force her to take people off her property. It's private. Good for her. Stand up for your rights.
Our Heavenly Father, once again, we thank you for the opportunity to serve you and the fine citizens of this community. We ask that you direct us in such a way as to serve you and to serve the citizens.
Okay, guys, in closing, we have a lady who's dictating as a Christian, acting like a Christian according to Christians, unlike our council, fake. She's helping people, which I believe is a good thing. With that said, that's her choice. And I know some of you in the audience that are going to talk to me are going to give her hell and say she's a scumbag, but she's not. She's a nice lady doing what she believes is right, taking care of people. We might say that those people don't work, those people are drug addicts, whatever. But you got to remember, let's not be hypocritical. Mayor's one of the biggest drug dealers in town, huh, Chief Blanchard? We all know it. You're just a lying piece of shit that covers up for him because you probably take money. We do know that Gary Shrugs shows up to council meetings drunk as shit, can't even talk. Slurred speech, side crossed like this. Oh my God, it's terrible. Chief Blanchard, what do you do about it? Nothing. So leave this lady alone. Let her help people. Thank you. Oh, and I'll be there tomorrow to film the whole thing. So I do hope you do show up personally. Chief Blanchard, I'd love to say hi and see how you treat these people and violate their rights again. Thank you.